Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh, and this is your stimulus check update for the next stimulus package for Monday, January 25th. I hope everyone is off to a great start to their Monday so far. In this video, I'll be discussing updates in regards to the current relief package and the third stimulus check. I'll also be discussing the $2,000 direct payments, the plan for Democrats to pass this next bill under budget reconciliation, and then I'll be wrapping up this video by answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. But first, if you wouldn't mind real quickly liking this video, give me a big thumbs up. It really just helps with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing this video out to other viewers like you, and hopefully helping other people like you as well. Okay, so with most Republicans in the Senate frowning at Biden's $1.9 trillion proposal, more than likely Democrats aren't going to have the easiest time pushing it through. Yesterday, during an interview with Fox's Chris Wallace, Mitt Romney called the $1.9 trillion package pretty shocking. Although, he did say he would be open to considering portions of the overall proposal. At the moment, there is strong bipartisan support to get more money out there for vaccine distribution. In the interview, Romney also mentioned that the two sides would like to extend the unemployment benefits as well. Additionally, even though both sides favor a third round of relief payments, some lawmakers, such as Susan Collins and Joe Manchin, have expressed their desire for the payments to be more targeted. They believe, for example, that sending these relief payments to families who earn up to $300,000 per year is just a little bit ridiculous. Of course, Romney also mentioned that it would be a little bit unrealistic to assume Democrats and Republicans are going to see eye to eye on every single issue. But in Romney's eyes, having a recognition of respect and treating each other that way is something he believes President Biden wants to see. Okay, so being that Democrats will more than likely have to pass the bill under budget reconciliation, which would require just 50 votes plus a tie-breaking vote from Kamala Harris, they'll need to get moving quickly. This is because, more than likely, it's being noted that even if they get started today, it would be difficult to get it done by mid-March, which is when the current unemployment benefits are set to expire. Budget reconciliation, in short, is a complicated process. First off, starting next week, the House Budget Committee is expected to begin their work on a budget resolution, which would include instructions on reconciliation. In the Senate, the Budget Committee will be led by Bernie Sanders, who mentioned yesterday that he's anxious to get to work. During CNN's State of the Union, Sanders said that we absolutely cannot wait weeks or even months to go forward. Instead, Sanders mentioned, we have to act now. Certainly, we can't wait another 9 months for this bill to pass. Luckily, for Democrats anyways, they should have no troubles passing the bill under reconciliation. It's just the overall drawn out process that could prove to be the pain. For example, one of those pains is that in order to bring a budget resolution to the Senate floor, they must first allow any senator to offer an amendment to the budget. This means that any senator can propose anything to be added to the bill, which can really add up and drag the process out. Back in 2017, when they had a budget resolution, it was noted that over 700 amendments were added. And this time around, sources say they're expected to add even more, perhaps even over 1,000 new amendments. This, of course, will definitely slow the process down. So, as you can probably imagine, this whole budget resolution deal isn't going to be an overnight thing. They won't be able to start next week and say, had the bill pass the following week. Instead, it's quite likely that even if they move extremely quickly, it'll end up taking at least 6 weeks, which is why some lawmakers think it would be better to have another small bill before trying to pass this one. The small bill would likely be proposed once again by the Senate Bipartisan Group or the Problem Solvers Caucus, and could contain things such as money for vaccine distribution in addition to a third stimulus check. This way, they can pass the aid that they feel is most necessary at this time and was bipartisan in money to distribute vaccines, and then take however much time is needed to pass the rest through the reconciliation method. Later on this week, we should begin to have a better idea of what to expect, but either way, I'll definitely make sure to keep you updated. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm going to move right along to answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. And if you do have any other comments or questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I do try to answer as many of the comments and questions as I possibly can, Both of those comments and questions I'm not able to respond to. I do try to pick some of the more popular ones to answer in the next video in video form. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and jump into the first comment of today's video, which is from Pear. Pear says, "Hi Josh, we received our $600 direct deposit, but not our kids. What should I do? Thank you." Okay, thank you so much for your question, and I'm so sorry that you still haven't received these $600 for your dependent kids. One thing I will say is you're definitely not alone, as I've seen several others also not receive the payment for their dependents either. In this case, more than likely, what you'll need to do is claim the amount of money you should have received as a credit on the tax returns that you filed this year. So if you have 2 kids, for example, then you can claim the 2 $600 credits totaling $1,200. Okay, moving along to the next comment of today's video, which is from Barbara. Barbara says, "Hello Josh, my $600 check was sent to a closed bank account. Will they mail it?" Okay, thank you so much for your question, Barbara, and unfortunately, they will not. In the first round of direct payments, if the bank rejected the payment because it was sent to a closed account or another reason like that, then the IRS would reprocess your payment and send you a check in the mail instead. This time around, however, they are asking that we claim the money on the tax returns that we filed this year. This is pretty unfortunate because it causes some people who normally don't have to file a tax return to go through the hassle of doing so. Now, the IRS won't begin accepting or processing tax returns until February 12th, but you can go ahead and file at your earliest convenience. Okay, moving along to the next comment of today's video, which is from Ashley. Ashley says, "I received my $600 check and it was mailed out on the 6th. Will she get it?" Okay, thank you so much for your question, Ashley. And first off, I'm very happy that you already received your $600 check. Now, I'm not sure who she is, if it's one of your dependents, a sister, or a friend, but it completely depends on the situation. If it was one of your dependents, then you should have received that money in your check. If you didn't, then you'll need to claim whatever amount is missing as a credit on the tax returns that you filed this year. If it's someone else that had their check mailed to them on the 6th and they still haven't received it, then it could take until February 3rd for them to receive it. Per the IRS website, it says that checks sent in the mail can take up to 3 to 4 weeks to arrive, so given that timeline, if the check was sent on January 6th, it may not arrive until February 3rd. If they don't receive it by then, as mentioned, they should go ahead and claim these $600 as a credit on the tax returns that they filed this year. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is completely free to do so and it's a great support to me. Also, if you'd like to receive 2 free stocks from Webull, with both of them valued all the way up to $1,600 each, or 1 free stock from Robinhood just for signing up and linking your bank account, please feel free to claim those free stocks just by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, if you join Rakuten with my referral link in the description box below and spend at least $20, Rakuten will give you $20 cash back. This means that you can buy the item through Rakuten with one of their referral links for $20, which would be right around $22 after tax, and Rakuten will give you $20 just for making that purchase. This is just an incredible deal that I would love for everyone to take advantage of. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.